They're dropping low, and they are making sure they get these bins ASAP.
Here comes the fight then. Vjeix, good shots with the wingman, but not getting the knock. It's very, very uncomfortable. And I mean, Micah goes down here. Flora find themselves in 2. Flora find themselves in a horrible spot, and all of a sudden Alliance, even though they lost that first contest, it's looking like once again, Thermal Station will belong to Alliance.
It wouldn't have felt right if Alliance had lost this, but hold on! Suddenly it's not all over yet! There's still a chance for Flora!
Let me rephrase what I just said. Didn't realize there was a Sentinel in play, and 126 is always going to do the business. He's going to go for the res here.
It's a res versus res.
The team's up to 2v2 then. And I tell you what, as crazy as it sounds, how a fight can change with one shot from that Sentinel. And I love this from you. He's repositioning now with that Sentinel. Found a little bit more ammo to play with as well. And now Alliance have got everybody up. But look at that Thermite! It's absolutely burning away those players on the outside.
Yeah, Alliance had the advantage. They could res inside, they could utilize the doorways to make sure they stayed alive. Now they have a huge advantage here. It's a 3 versus 2 again, and they've reset. They've got shields. Surely they can't throw this one away.
I would say normally yes, but
the
Sentinel is a problem. And it is still hitting some big shots. Mike's going to get some ammo to play with at least. But this Sentinel really is the game changer here. One shot from this weapon, a headshot, and it completely changes. But are Alliance going to try and take that high ground here with the lift? It looks like they have. So Alliance now thinking one step ahead once more. How do we deal with the team who's taking space? We take the high from them.
I think it's also because they've seen the circle, they've seen where it's kind of heading, and it is coming down southwest. Teams will be starting to go towards gunshots and trying to get into these positions down at the southern side of the map, over towards Tree, over towards Thermal. So Alliance, they need to finish this fight quick.
Oh, Mandy tries to say peekaboo. Hackers is going to have that wingman to do the damage though, just to make this a little bit better for them. And Alliance, it's a 2-1 victory. And I can say it once again, Thermal Station belongs to Alliance.
Well, thank goodness. It was looking a little bit scary at one point with the Sentinel.
Concentration of teams here who are holding down that choke between Tree and Thermal.
Great news for Alliance. They do have beacon information, but TSM, a team that has been quiet today, they're in 9th at the moment. This is maybe not what we would have expected from TSM, but also we know they are a Championship Sunday team. They amp up throughout the weekend, but they definitely are kind of due a game when we look at how they've been performing so far. What a stop that is, by the way. The Seer coming in clutch, and it is just as easy as that. 1, 2, 3, Oxygen go down.
Reps and Hal know each other very well, and Hal will say thank you very much, Reps. And I tell you what, the Hemlock wasn't at the top of the list of guns I would have picked, but Hal is making it work.
TSM now climbing up the leaderboards into 8th as they climb on top of the building as well, thanks to the grav lift. They are looking to try and take out SSG and quickly finish off these kills so then they can think about their rotation. Right now they're in a great spot, and it looks like SSG are next on the TSM hit list.
Let me tell you, Hal is not happy with how the last couple of games went for TSM. That is his 5th kill in about as many minutes. Hal is destroying people right now on TSM. They look a little bit ticked off.
And they're down by 1. You're probably not escaping this side.
Yolu looking to see if he can find some damage himself. The exhibits are going to be exchanged, or I should say it's one down to enemy one they've had to back out of. But look at this, you can see the zone once again being a problem, and E36, they're getting shredded here by Exet, and Exet have the high ground, and they've also got another Prowler in their hands, which is again, just dealing damage for fun here.
Remember, if Exet were to go down though, if Exet have a bad game, it blows this group wide open, and suddenly first place is very much available.
And Force 36 eliminated. Their game day is done. Exet looking to survive. Fun is going to retreat here and maybe think about getting out of this situation, and certainly getting out of this exhibit so they don't give that entry damage, means that they can control all of this that space in front of them and the pace of the fight. Frag Grenade comes in defensively. Akis holds on to that exhibit for just a moment, and now they're going to get that information somehow or other. Hackers is doing his best Neo impression here as the frag grenades are just not connecting. Has to use the black hole to back up as the damage now comes in. You're looking at armor advantage here. You have to say Dreamfire have it.
Dreamfire, they back off. They did the damage, but then they got absolutely shredded as soon as they pushed up. Taken that area off them. TSM are now
instead of cutting them up on the pass. Now Fun has to just get inside, and that's a great little rotation there from Exet. The micro was perfect.
Just got to avoid grenades and avoid too much attention. These RV trucks are fine unless suddenly 2 or 3 teams start looking at you and start pelting you with grenades, and then you are just going to succumb, unfortunately, to inevitable damage. But it looks like they've been able to get into the circle. They should be comfortable, as now everyone else in the lobby is going to have to try and do something similar. You have to go across no man's land, use any smoke you may have, any sort of abilities, as Exit are going to be doing the damage alongside 100 Thieves, and Gamewood, their backs are against the wall.
A couple of exhibits going down here from the Seer players. Fun taking damage as well, Nocturnal also taking damage. The difficulty here for Excess is composition. Holding down one of these trucks without that Watson generator, the interception pylon, to eat those nades as they come in, means they have to play the space around. They have to deal damage and force teams away from them.
And they have been able to do so. I mean, it's been very impressive that they were able to get here, but suddenly Mad Maggie's going to get involved. And it looks like they're going to be able to just get away from that riot drill. They're going to be able to stay alive. And, to be honest, they're going to pick up kills.
What do you got then, TSM? In the kill feed as well, you can see Moist. I tell you what they've got more kills for TSM Imperial How, and he's hungry for more here. That's his 6th of this game, and TSM looking to ape this team and finish him off just behind this rock.
But Hooks needs help, he gets help as Dreamfire eliminated. 12 squads remaining. TSM now up to 7th position. These points are starting to climb as the circle shifts northeast. So those who were playing Tree, that were banking on Tree, would have got the beacon information that they're going to be moving away, but Horizon is still in that building down at Tree, and they're going to have to move.
I mean, what a zone pull that is. That has thrown a cat among the pigeons for sure. TSM lose 1. Verholst has gone down, but here comes Reps. He's looking for revenge for his teammate. Can't get the armor swap. Imperial How left on his own now. How manages to take him down to 1 HP. But it's not enough, as NorCal Esports will eliminate TSM.
TSM were able to get up at 7th. Alliance, though, they want a little bit of a scrap. It's going to be Exet on the other side, and Yuki, the last remaining player, but Exet also dropping like flies here. Remember, it's just survival.
Just survival. And I tell you what, the smokes might just be enough, but no, it's not going to be enough. Nocturnal gets 1, but Exet now fall as well, and it's FC Destroy who take down the final players. Leave No Witness also fall, but Jailings, Dan, they're still here.
Jailings is the big one here because they are the closest competitor to that first place now. If they can get a first place, if they can't get a lot of kills here, it's still very much in the realms of possibility to catch first.
Alliance out, Godfire out, 6 squads remaining, and I tell you what, FC Destroy, I'm pretty sure that was Jailings, and they're picking up some more damage, but here come FC Destroy. Forget about the listening, let's listen to the shots as they're hitting the backs of these players here around these crates.
Yeah, this is a big moment because if FC Destroy can push in and get these kills, they can reclaim this position, or they can claim it actually. They won't reclaim it because they didn't have it, but they are taking a lot of damage from elsewhere. This is not comfortable for them. They need to be able to heal up, so now this is where you need to require your teammates to put down some suppressing fire here.
Smokes are going to help, just cut off those lines of sight. Hamadrill manages to just about get back to his teammates, and you have to say they've done extremely well to stabilize here. This is the lay of the land though. Up on that high ground, you have Horizon. Down just below them, Jailings still alive, and you can see Pulverex right on the edge.
The number 1 spot in Group A versus B, so Exet will watch on, pray that Jailings do not get this first place finish, but the position they're in on set, it's not a bad one.
Let me tell you, if they can deal with FC Destroy and they can take them down, all the other teams will have to move towards them. This is a big opportunity for them to take that fight, but instead of that fight, they're going to try and take the high ground. FC Destroy are falling down to the low, and you can see Pulverex being eliminated in that kill feed. NorCal Esports being eliminated as well, and Horizon. Jailings won that fight.
Jailings have a chance here, but there are still spoilers to this party. FC Destroy want more points as they destroy the Gen, and they have the chance to maybe push it on this team, but they know with 3 squads left, you can't just full send here. You have to be aware of where every team is on this map.
3v3 on the map at the moment. FC Destroy still alive on the edge of zone. The APAC North team. We have an EMEA team as well, and then of course we have an APAC South team in Moist Esports, but Moist are taking a lot of damage, and again look who's waiting. Last game it was the low ground, but this time it's the high ground.
Jailings are going to try and replicate it, and it looks like they're going to be sending it soon, but they wait patiently. Again, timing is everything here.
The seconds tick down. They're waiting for that damage to come in, and I tell you what, I've never seen an Arc Star held with such aggression in my life.
Get ready.
Moist manager survived for now. It looks like Vjeix is going to get 1. Max is trying to help him out a little bit. He's desperate to drop down on these players and get these kills. And they're going to have to be forced to move now. And all of a sudden, it looks like this game might have changed, Dan.
because of that drop down with the Arcstar, they are now forced to make this push realistically. Unless to leave Vjeix here, then they'd have to try and take on FC Destroy. FC Destroy arguably best position in the game right now.
You get the feeling if it was any other player, instead of Vjeix, if it's the Horizon player, if it's the Valkyrie player, they can come back up to the high ground and rejoin if they need to. But look at this. Now the drop comes in. Nax doing big damage as you would expect. He destroys the black hole, and now he's looking to destroy the dreams of the team in front of him as well. Oh, the armor swap's going to come in quick enough. It's a 3v2 here. Nax is on his own. Now you can see, with 1 point separating them and Exet, they can't get the win. They get the second place, and FC Destroy will come through with the win.
They were 1 point off, but did not get that kill. It should solidify Exet in first place in A versus B, but FC Destroy